Welcome to Chemical Harmony Creations, episode 1. Wow, here we are. Man, this took a long time to get right here. Well, I won't stall, obviously, like I am right this second. But I will say that we're going to have fun. I'm not going to teach you how to draw. I'm really not. I'm going to show you how I draw, but I'm not going to teach you how to draw. I just don't have that in me to teach people. I'm honestly here to share my message and my art and my life. We're going to create all kinds of things, honestly, on this channel. We're going to be doing digital art to start with. I'm working on an art book based on simulation theory. I'm going to be moving on to some paintings later on, some unique ways of painting. I'll be working and watching, and I'll be showing you how I do it, but I won't be showing you why or anything else about that. I really just kind of want to share stories with people, stories that I've collected throughout my life. I was a DJ for a long period of time. I wrote music for 10 years. I traveled. I mean, I've met some incredible people, and honestly, I'm just going to share stories, and we're going to have fun on this channel. So, without further ado, I'm going to drop right into what I'm doing right this second, which is the first entry into an art book about simulation theory. Now, I'm not going to go into what simulation theory is. Please Google it on your own. If you watch The Matrix, that's simulation theory. But the book is based on simulation theory, some ideas I have of my own. Also, I'm going to be going into some future tech ideas that I've always wanted to design, and I'm going to be illustrating those in my style. The first entry is actually a simulation pod. The simulation pod is something I've had in mind for a long time, of how in a simulation would we interact, how would we go to sleep, how that would happen, what would a pod look like. And the Matrix is all the net thing, and there was a movie with Bruce Campbell called Mind Warp. In that film, they just lay back and their head kind of just takes them there. Black Mirror has the little oval dot whatever thing they put on the side of the head, and mine is totally different. My idea is there is no connection to you. Nothing is on you. In my idea of what a simulation pod would have, like sensors, almost like your wireless battery charger. And think of that, and you just lay down, and basically you have sensors throughout your body that just take you down. I actually am not going to talk about simulation theory. What I really want to tell you about is my dad. I'll tell you two stories, and they're both related. So, let's flash back. It's 1988, all right? It's 1988. I am on a baseball field with my father. There is no one around. It is mid-afternoon, summer day. It was nice. Sun's going down. It's very picturesque. You know, Hallmark type moment. Throwing the ball, I'm hitting it. Let me describe what he's wearing. Classic 1980s dad shorts that are like almost below his junk. Bright blue. Like a white tennis shirt, whatever. Blue hat on. And he's got the Terminator 2 mirror sunglasses. Do you remember those? Do you remember how creepy those were? That like any person that puts on mirror sunglasses instantly looks like they're about to kick your ass, no matter what. They could have just a straight face on. Android type, like human, who's staring back at you. You can't see their eyes, which is creepy as shit. And then all you can see is the mirror throwing the ball. And I'm hitting. Everything's fine. I hated those glasses. I was like, hey, can we lose the glasses? I'm not cool with the glasses. This scared me. You look like an alien. And there it was. I introduced an idea. I introduced an idea to my father, who ran down the road with that idea. Alien? What do you mean? No, man. You look like an alien with those glasses on. Brooks, ever told you where I'm from? You're from Jasper. That was just my cover. Brooks, we're not from here. And he is being dead ass serious. He's staring directly at me. And he says in this completely different tone, "We're not from here. Brooks, I think it's time I'm going to try to do this. Ugh. I think it's time I tell you where we're really from." I'm like, "Stop it. Stop it." He keeps going. "I'm so glad we can talk. I'm so glad I can finally tell you where you're really from. Son, we're from a far off place." He was good. For a 9-year-old, I was believing it. He finally stops. And this is where the joke turns a little maniacal. He stops. He drops the ball. And he starts walking towards me slowly. "Brooks, it's time to go. We must go and meet your real family." And I freaked the fuck out. I literally grabbed the bat, I screamed, and I ran at him with the bat, right? Like I ran at him with the bat. I wasn't gonna hit him, I just ran past him with the bat, right? And then eventually the bat went from here to like behind me, and I'm running. Life is falling apart. I don't know who I am. I think I'm an alien. I'm wondering why I haven't figured out what powers I have yet. And I'm running with the bat, which is behind me now, and I'm dragging it. And I'm running, and I'm crying, and he catches up to me, pulls me off center field gate. Off the gate! Pulls me off the gate! Like a monkey. Pulls me off the gate, swinging the bat. He is like, "Whoa, ow!" I mean, he's literally got the glasses on. "Calm down, Brooks, calm down. Put the bat down." I am upset, very upset. I'm having a nervous breakdown. Takes the bat. He, hugs me, of course. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Really not. I'm kidding. I'm joking. That's how impressionable children are. Like, we'll really believe, children really believe anything if you really sell it. And God, he sold it. He sold it. So we're walking back to the car. We're almost to the Astro minivan, the 1987 Astro minivan that we owned. It was white, of course, because I think they all were. He slides open the door. He puts the sunglasses back on. He looks at me and he says, "All right, son. Are you ready to go home?" I freak out. I'm just freaking out, crying. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Please don't tell your mother about this. We get back to the house. Mother standing outside, instinctually, knew something was wrong. I tell her what's up. I run inside. Kills my dad. Not really, but.
She obliterates him for that one. That was not funny.
Probably think we're crazies. Their world is full of maple streets. And we'll go from one to the other and let them destroy themselves.
I'll tell you my second story. And this one's real. The last one was him pretending to be an alien. This actually happened. It was 1997. We were in Pelham, Alabama, on a back road, coming home from a basketball game. It is foggy. It is about 12:30 in the morning. He slows down. I don't know what's going on. I'm playing a Sega Game Gear. I'm not looking up. He slows down and stops in the middle of the road. He said, "Look at that." I put the game down. I look up. And there is a blue orb the size of a car floating on the hillside about 150 feet from us. Just above the ground. Stand still. And as we're looking at this, he's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I have no idea." And then, right as that happened, a pink orb went over the hill. And these two blue orb and a pink orb literally traveled along the countryside next to us, because we started moving at that point. My dad was kind of freaked out. He started kind of driving, and they're like this beside us. Then, as we're turning like this, they literally go up and over, and they're gone like that. And he's like, what did we just see? I was like, I have no idea. And the weirdest thing about that is, I did not remember that story until today. It has been, like 20 some odd years since then? I mean, yeah, like, I didn't remember that story until today. I was thinking about telling the story, and I thought, oh wow, that did happen. I mean, I literally had just, and I bet you if I brought it up to him, the same thing would happen to him. He'd say the same thing. He would say, God, I do remember that. I do remember that. You know, I remember doing that. I remember seeing that. And I can't, I honestly can't. It's pretty amazing. But who knows what we saw, you know? UFO, UAP. You know, I love the idea of extraterrestrials. Oh, it makes me so happy. It should make you happy. Oh, the idea of extraterrestrials should not scare you in one bit. Don't let any of these movies fool you. No. It shouldn't scare you at all. It should excite your brain to the idea that we are not alone at all. And that we're not even in the least bit alone, actually. There's tons of people out there. It's just, you know, but it's all, what do you believe, right? What do you see? What do you believe? Do you believe the stories? Do you believe, you know? I believe. Because I have a creative mind, and I believe. And yeah, I think that makes me open to the future. And with that, we conclude episode 1. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And thank you. And we will be back next time with another story and a little bit more art this time. But thank you. Alien out.